Hello and welcome to the video. Now I have looked at cars and radio controlled trucks and how to set up radios and things for those kind of things in the past. However, I have decided to get this thing here. This is the WLTOYS 4-wheel drive brushless truck. I think this is the 104016 version. There's two paint schemes of this one and a slightly less garish one, and now I can see how bright this is in the flesh. I'm kind of wishing I got the other one. But the whole point with this little 4-wheel drive truck is that I want to do a number of videos to answer lots of questions that I'm currently getting, specifically around how do you add Express LRS and set it up on a radio and then configure and set it up inside the model. Things like how do you use radio control switches to control the lights. This has LEDs on kind of the bar at the top, has LED headlights, LED spotlights, even has kind of tail lights too. By default they're on all the time, but I would like to have it so they can be controlled by a switch. And a couple of other ideas that I've got as well, potentially to add things like FPV and also how pan and tilt works and how that's all set up here too. So that is the plan with this. Now, I need to say a big thank you to a couple of my Patreons, specifically Philippe and John. They're the guys who told me that this was probably going to be a good fit. I didn't want to spend a load of money getting one in here. I ordered this one from Banggood. It isn't expensive compared with some of the Traxxas stuff, but it has the features that I wanted. There's quite a lot of plastic in here. There's a little bit more play in some of the steering stuff than I would probably like. So there's probably things that I can do to it to tighten it up. But if you've got or had one of these or seen some great content where people have kind of optimized it and upgraded it, I'd be interested in having a look because I haven't had a truck like this before. So this has 4-wheel independent suspension, and it also has some nice little shock absorbers as well. There's some metal in the suspension, but quite a lot of plastic. So if we really hammered it, there's a potential I'm going to break something. It does have a brushless drive motor, which is great, and it's going to run on 2S. It's all metal gears inside. I'm going to run it and see how they go. I've seen a couple of videos where people have taken apart things like the diff just to kind of make sure that it all runs smoothly. Mine seems okay, but we'll see how it actually runs, and if it isn't smooth then I'll probably do something similar. Steel transmission shaft goes from the front to the back for that 4-wheel drive piece, and that is ball bearing supported, and you have that PVC coloured printed car shell. Radio control that comes with it needs 4 AA batteries. You do get 1 battery with it. It says 2 on the listing from Banggood, but I only got 1 in my pack. That's a 2S 7.4 volt battery. Reckons the charge time with the included charger is 3 hours, although of course I'm going to use a traditional LiPo charger here. I still have my Dean's adapters from back in the day when I was using those on helicopters, so it's good I didn't throw those out. Reckons the control distance by default is 100 meters, but as I said, I'm going to swap mine over to the MT12, and the net weight of this thing is about 1.8 kilograms. Size is 39.7 by 27.6 by 16.5 centimeters. Package size is a little bit bigger. A couple of things to draw your attention to. When you're setting this up, there are 2 screws that aren't fitted to the very rear part of the bottom of suspension. That is for the wheelie bar. I'm not going to fit the wheelie bar on this one, so you're going to have to put those 2 screws in. Don't leave those out. Do check that all the plastic and everything is okay. Make sure that everything's free moving, and I would just rotate your wheels just to make sure things like the diff and also the transfer bar for the power to the front wheels is not locked up as well. So stay tuned, more videos to come on this. If you have a question about something like this, then do let me know and I'll try and answer it. I know there's lots of more of us content creators doing things with cars now, just because I think that the MT12 came out. This is a fab, powerful radio running an operating system and a radio system that as radio control flyers we understand incredibly well. And it's fun to be able to apply all that power, setup and configuration to something like this. So join me in the next video where we'll probably update this and take out the existing radio system that came with it, put in an Express LRS receiver and set that radio up. And then once I've done that, I can start playing around and doing things like having the lights controlled by a switch and other stuff too. Thank you for watching the video. If you watch my videos and find them useful, then please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot. If you really like what I'm doing here, you can become a Patreon and support the time I spend helping others and get access to lots of exclusive benefits. Link is in the video description. Remember that all the videos on the channel are organised into playlists, so you can easily use those playlists to find all the videos on a subject that you are interested in. Add Painless 360 to your searches on Google and YouTube, and it'll help you find my content for any particular topic. Thanks again for watching, and as always, happy flying.